I'm doing something a little bit different. What up, everybody? Zoe FPV here with another video. A little bit different. Today we are at the new workbench, the better workbench, the one in my RV. And it is nighttime. I would words. I've been trying to do an update video now for like, I don't know, 2 days, 3 days. I was expecting to have internet on a new phone. Chapel Hill Corboro, I'm really bad with names. He's essentially getting me a phone and a new hotspot for the internet. I would have probably gotten it if he didn't, but he got it for me without even me asking, and I am just ecstatic that someone was so kind as to literally get me the internet. So I've been waiting for that to show up and for me to have proper internet again. Until then, I have shitty Wi-Fi. So I used up all the data available to my phone, and they literally turned data off my phone. I can't get turned back on with Ting, and it is broke. So for the last few days, I've been effectively without data on my phone and have been slumming it with a really bad Wi-Fi connection. So that's kind of the reason why I haven't done a proper video update, because I just haven't had the bandwidth to do an update. But this video is going to be one that I release anyways. It's probably going to take all night to upload, and I finally got a computer with an antenna pointed in the right direction for me to actually get enough internet to hopefully upload a video tonight. It's not going to be super high quality because I want it to be able to actually upload. But hopefully it'll be better than actual streaming quality. Anyways, as you can see behind me, the motorhome, it is a thing. And as you can see, I've got a camera. So what you're seeing now is the main camera of my streaming workbench, and it's a webcam. I have 3 webcams set up right now, and my trusty microphone. So I have a streaming workbench set going on right now. So this is the over the camera arm view. You kind of see it's the workbench. It's, you know, nothing too special. 6 feet long. Look at the 6 feet of workbench. Long. And this is kind of like my over the shoulder cam. So if I'm working on something, you can kind of see it as I'm doing it. Then we've got the workbench cam. This is kind of the overview of the bench. So I'm working on stuff. You can see it here. You also have the over the shoulder cam, which I think is pretty cool. I've always wanted to be able to have it so you can like see over my shoulder with me and kind of be with me as I'm working on stuff. And the over the shoulder cam really allows that to happen. On top of that, we have tons of light. Let there be light. So this is the new Workbench Light. It is really bright, and as you can see, it changes the way everything looks. But the cameras self-adjust, so it really doesn't matter what kind of workbench light I work in. Day or night, it should still work. And then on top of that, we have the couch view. So eventually, when I want to start doing a podcast again, we have this camera view. This camera view is a little bit different, a little bit not as direct, I guess, I don't know. But it allows to have the couch fully in view with the workbench view as its secondary. So it's pretty cool. The workbench setup is coming along real nicely. I haven't just been sitting around doing nothing. I've really been trying to get this motorhome whipped up into shape. I might try editing up a little bit of the footage from today and the last couple days into a vlog. Yeah, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to edit a quick little vlog, and you'll see, I guess, me tiny whooping the local store, or I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Like, it's a lot to do. This is supposed to be a quick video. Maybe I won't do that. Maybe I will. That's really where I'm at right now, guys. Like, not having a proper internet connection and not having the ability to upload high quality video or long video makes this very difficult for me to want to upload in the first place. Like, I have 3 videos in the works. One of them with Mark, the new I guess, editor that I'm gonna hopefully have working with me on a couple of projects. If you watched my videos in the past, you probably know that I put out maybe like one video a week. I want to try to put out 2 videos a week. One by me and then another by hopefully an editor. So I can keep up with the amount of content that I'm actually filming. Because I film almost 3 times as much content that I produce. So I want to try to change that, and that's going to be hopefully a big change going forward, and hopefully it's okay with you guys. I know an editor or working with an editor is a big step for my channel. I've in the past only done it myself. Like a lot of people sometimes have accused me of having an editor, but no, every video that I've released on my channel has been edited by me. And that has been a source of pride because I'm not only have I been a good pilot, a personality, a community member, but I've been a really good editor, I think, and as well as a pretty decent filmer. So I'm really looking forward to being able to film and make more content with the help of people that want to make content with me, which is pretty cool and something that I am going to cherish the heck out of. So yeah, I have plans to be able to keep making content and be able to produce more content. So stay tuned for that, guys. Like seriously, I am so stoked with that. In anticipation for having the internet the last couple days, I filmed I feel like kind of a real but fake commercial for Calderon tires here in Santa Cruz. Calderon. I keep screwing up the name, but they're really cool guys here. The shop here is really awesome. They've allowed me to work on the RV and the back of it, and they've been good support. So, you know, being able to hang out here and work on the RV, decompress a little bit, save a little bit of money up so I can put it back into the RV. Like, I have just enough money to really get the RV going this month. I'm debating whether or not I'm going to have enough time to get everything running for quad camp. It's a good possibility that I can get the generator running, so I still have to get the CDI replaced, and for the 4,000 watt generator, it's actually a pretty expensive little part. I have to replace the house batteries, and I have over, I don't know, I would say 1,000 pounds of batteries that could be donated to me. That, I don't think I'll put that much battery on the RV, but you know, we can have a total power wall. So I'm debating building a power wall. I mean, if the batteries are given to me, I kind of have to do it. I kind of have to do it. I talked about it early on about wanting to be able to upgrade to the latest and greatest battery technology, and the latest and greatest are kind of being given to me. So realistically, I just have to figure out a way to get the batteries together, wire them up into 12 volt, basically series and parallel, and run the motorhome off of the new 12 volt lithium batteries. The power density of lithium is extremely great compared to lead acid batteries. Like, the stuff that's in here, this RV is old, like really old tech. Like lead acid, that's pretty bad. It's not even maintenance free. So the batteries are dead, they have to be replaced, and so I have the options of either dumping about $400 for some of the nicer gel-free batteries, or even going with the Battle-Born lithium options, which are really nice but expensive, and something I don't know if I can directly afford, especially with wanting to put solar on the roof and a few other upgrades to the motorhome as well. So a lot that I'm considering, because money is still tight. Even though we raised a lot of money in the Mr. Motorface GoFundMe, which I'm super stoked for, it's still tight. And, you know, like, RV is expensive, and so far I have about $2,400, $2,600 into the RV. It was way more in gas to get this up here. 7 to 9 miles to the gallon. I think I got closer to 7 the entire time. So it was nearly $1 per mile, which is a lot. And then on top of that, I had to pay for a chase car the entire way to get the RV up here. So if we broke down, we have a chase car so we can actually get a part to go fix it. And thank gosh I had a chase car, because we did break down on the way back. as kind of anticipated, because the RV is old and potentially hasn't run in like 10 years. We had issues on the road. So that video hopefully should come out soon, and we'll show you the journey of getting the motorhome working and up to Santa Cruz so I could pack my workshop into it. I didn't really film much or really anything of me packing my workshop up. Like, I had, once the motorhome was up here, less than 48 hours to actually get all my stuff from the apartment into the motorhome. So it was a mad dash to pack everything up into an organized chaos to fit into the motorhome so that it could be unpacked after moving out of the apartment. So still unpacking, still kind of moving into the RV, but it's getting better, and as you saw, the workbench is getting set up. Thank you, Andrew, for working on the workbench, and thank you, Sparky Josh, for all the help that you gave me getting the motorhome up to Santa Cruz. Like, dude, you were invaluable with everything. You made it happen. Like, without you, dude, I don't know if the motorhome would have gotten up here in time. It would have been a nightmare, and I know you put several days of your life on hold, essentially, so you could come out to help me get the motorhome going, and that was awesome. So I'm really hoping that video can come out soon. The issue with it is the audio is completely screwed up. The camera that I was using, the audio cord got broken somehow, probably in the RV as it got smashed around. So, like, all the audio is bad. So I'm going to have to do a voiceover for the whole thing, which I might be filming tonight and uploading for the editor Mark later on tomorrow. Yeah, a lot of stuff I'm working on. It's really hard to work on anything without a proper internet connection. Like, I didn't realize how addicted / dependent I was on the internet. Until you don't have it, you really, I guess, don't appreciate how much, at least I took advantage of the internet. And not having a proper net connection is really getting to me. So I'm hoping that next week will be a lot better, that we'll be able to get back to normal-ish content releases. I have a lot of plans for videos, a lot of ideas for stuff I want to do. I want to thank you all again to the patrons that pledge support of me and for content that I want to make. Also, on a quick note, I have possibly 5 job offers I'm juggling. So some of them are not completely concrete, some of them are more concrete than others. One of them is about $100,000 a year, and it's essentially making drones for the military / government and going dark. So I would have a public life and then a private life that none of you would ever be able to see because I'd get a security clearance and end up making really, really cool drones for the government. So I am debating what to do. A few of the jobs actually want me to continue to be an ambassador of the hobby and allow me to go to competitions and compete and kind of do what I've been doing the last few years as far as competing and actually practicing goes. So those jobs, you know, are out there. They know my health issues, they know what I'm capable of, and they know I bring an X factor to their, I guess, employment. You know, there's not too many people in the industry that have had the interesting experiences that I've had over the last several years as far as developing hardware, winning competitions, flying, pushing the abilities of drones, making drones that push the edge of technology forward. Not too many people with that experience. And so what I'm learning is it's actually pretty valuable to the right people. And to the right people, they're willing to pay me what I'm worth to be able to do what I do best, which is to push technology forward. So I am really hoping that I can continue to do that. And in any capacity, the main thing I want to make sure I don't do is stop making videos. If I do get a job that pays that much a year, I will just outright hire my own editor. Just because I want to be able to continue making videos and continue doing what I love, which is creating content that I like to watch. Not stuff that, you know, I think everyone would like to watch, but stuff that I enjoy watching, stuff that I enjoy looking at and, you know, giggle at. I want to make more fun content, more, I don't know, just content that brings a smile to my face and brings a smile to other people's faces, because that's what the internet's good for. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to make. That's what makes me happy. So that's what I'm going to do. And if you have a problem with it, that's your problem. I'm going to continue to do it, even if I have to do it out of my RV. As you'll probably see over time, I'll upgrade the background. It'll become more of my workshop and less of an RV. And hopefully by the time I'm done with it, you won't even be able to tell that this thing's an RV in the background. I know if you look at the workbench, like for example, this view, this doesn't look like an RV point of view. This looks like a proper workbench in someone's house. So I've got to just say, it's coming along nicely. It's going to be a bit of a trek to get everything done and everything fixed and updated and working on the RV, and 100% road legal. Right now I've got temporary tags for it. I still need to get smogged. Yeah, just a lot of little things I gotta do to get this thing ready to go on the road. But yeah, I think that kind of covers most of it. There's a couple people that I still need to ship out stuff to from Patreon. I'm sorry I haven't gotten that done yet. Literally, Patreon just released funds as of yesterday, so I now have some money to ship that stuff out. Like I said, it's been crazy. Like, there's a lot of stuff I wanted to get done that I have not been able to get done because of how hectic everything has been. So I'm sorry that I haven't put up more content. I'm sorry I haven't done more live streams. I'm sorry I haven't done more. Because I feel bad not having put out an update video in like a week. But a lot has happened in a week, like literally 5 job offers. I had a couple on the table a week ago. Now it's like, wow, I could be doing some really cool stuff in 6 months to a year. And a lot of that stuff could include the RV and me still doing what I want to do, which is tour around a little bit, do an East Coast and a West Coast tour, and kind of find a new place to start a drone house. Like, I want to be able to create content and fly locally. And I want to be able to have a location to do that, so where I can wake up, fly a drone, and edit video, and then hang out with people that also like to do that. Like, that is my dream, and that is the goal. At the end of the day, whether any of these jobs work out, drone house is the goal. Whether it be on the East Coast, the West Coast, the Midwest, wherever the heck I end up, drone house is the goal. So yeah, might not be this year, as in 2018, but it will probably happen in 2019. I'm just keeping those options open because I want it to happen. I literally have a 10-page proposal on doing a drone house that I written up like 2 years ago now, and I just never had the resources / drive to really push that forward. And now that I have enough content creator income, I'd like to try to make that possible. But I need to be able to do that in a way that makes sense, in a way that's sustainable, and one that does not completely rely on Patreon for the only source of income. Like, any sponsor, I don't like relying on them as the single source of income. Because, like, Patreon could just disappear next year. Like, I don't know, there could be a law that says, no more content creator Patreon payouts for blah blah blah. And Patreon could just disappear, and then I could be left holding a bag of nothing. So, I want to be able to take advantage, I guess, that's the proper way of saying it, take advantage of the situation the best I can, and get the most out of it as far as content creation goes, and not take it for granted. That's the biggest thing, is take advantage and do the most I can with it, but not take it for granted. So those are two big things that are different. I know most people would not want me to squander what's been given to me and want me to be able to do the best I can with it. So I'm hoping I can do that. If you have any ideas on what you would like to see me do, on content you'd like to see me create, let me know. As always, check out the Discord. It's a link in the description. yeah, keep an eye out for more content. I'm sorry there's not a vlog in this video. It's just me talking into a camera, doing a really quick life update because I don't have time to, like, literally by the time I'm done editing something, my life has been updated. So live streaming / live content is really the way to go. Hopefully this gets uploaded in the morning. If it gets uploaded tomorrow morning, that means, hey, I've got an X-Class race. Go me! Hopefully I do well. Not planning on it. My main rig with Andrew, he's been having issues getting it running, and I'm not expecting it to do well during the competition. So I'm going to be relying on my main rig that I've been running all season long. That's been a new rule of mine, is to not change it up. I have a rig that works. Don't fix it if it's not broken. And I'm currently in second place of the season, so I'm going to keep letting it ride. I'm going to basically finish with the machine I started with in the season and do something that I was intending to do all season, which was to consistently compete with the same machine to see if it could be done. And right now I'm currently in second place with a machine that cost about $600 to build. So it's one of the cheapest setups in X-Class, and it's one of the fastest, lightest, and it is currently in second place. So, food for thought. I think the bigger rigs, there's a place for them, but as far as getting people into drone racing, giant drone racing especially, cost is a factor, and $600 is a lot better than $1,600 for some of the bigger setups. So, with that being said, I've been Zoe FPV. You've been awesome. Thank you for watching this video. I am sorry it's not higher quality and grainy and kind of Star Trek-y with the reflections and the lights. Yeah. Stay tuned for update videos. I've got a fake / real commercial coming out soon. It's for tires and drones. It's weird. Don't worry about it. You'll see. You'll see. I have more update videos on the RV. Hopefully those will come out soon. I don't know. Yeah, just a lot of stuff that I'm trying to work on while my life is crazy, because working on videos keeps me sane. And if I don't do that, then I don't know, I just lose what I like to do. So yeah, anyways guys, I'm gonna stop rambling for once. Love your faces. Thank you guys for supporting me. And until next time, I've been Zoe FPV. You've been awesome. And I've been a weirdo. And this is Santa Cruz.